Look how wet it is. No. Hey, how are you?
Good. I hope it's not a dangerous one.
Up high?
Can you see in the corner?
Oh, up there? Yeah. No, if it's ever up there, it won't be a dangerous one. I mean, it's very unlikely. Yeah, our highly dangerous snakes aren't built to climb.
Yeah.
That's not to say it's impossible to ever get one up high.
Yeah.
If they are being chased by a dog or something, then they can try and scurry up something.
Yeah.
But being all nice and curled up there, asleep, all comfortable, it'll either be a python or a tree snake. So we do get a venomous tree snake, a brown tree snake, but it's not deadly.
I don't usually mind the Jack Russell.
A Jack Russell?
Oh, they are hunting dogs too.
Yeah, Jack Russells and snakes in general just don't mix. If it's a small snake, the dog will rip it apart.
That's what I was
But a big python like this have been known to take Jack Russells. So, so depending on the size of the snake, you don't mind if I just stand up here?
Are you just touching it?
Yeah, I just picked it up.
Oh my god, you're kidding me. Do you mind if I take a photo?
No, you're right. I'm filming it too. His head's right there in a bit of a... Hey mate, good morning Snakey. How are you today? How are you today? You're not a bit cranky? You too cranky or you're alright? Got something in his guts.
It's got something in its gut.
Yeah,
Oh
it's had a feed.
no. Big?
No, it's not too big, but he's being stubborn. He's puffing his body out to make himself fatter. I can't pull him out. He might get a bit antsy. Come on.
It's not possum size, is it? Because we usually have possums around.
Or maybe,
Oh no.
or a chicken or something.
No, we don't have chickens.
Could be. Is it a small possum or a real big brush tail?
Full-grown possums.
Hey?
They are full-grown possums.
It's probably not a possum then. It's something pretty big. It looks bigger than a rodent. Hey, so you're welcome to have a look if you want to. You can come close. So it is just a carpet python. He's a bit wet. So I think he's actually been out hunting last night.
Okay.
So he's still, despite this weather, he's still pretty keen for food.
Yeah.
So a lot of the time they'll start around this time of year, they'll actually go off food.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's got something quite large there.
I can't believe you are just picking them up like that.
Well, it's not venomous, so even if it bites, it won't do anything. But because I'm so used to them,
Yeah.
they don't freak out very often because I'm so gentle with them and I know what I'm doing. I know how to handle them.
I really hope it's not one of the possums because you really like the possums.
I'd say a possum was too big for this guy. I'd say that was just a big rodent.
Okay.
We get those big bush rats here. So I'd say that's what it was. This guy's a bit small for a possum.
And you know, it was one of those days. I took the dog out this morning. It was almost dark still, and the fox is running past us.
Oh yeah.
Like a duck. I usually mind them around, but with Henry being here now, but
He's
freaking out a bit.
He's checking himself out in the camera. He wonders if that's another snake. I often wonder if they do that. Because they see and they start going over all curious, going, what's going on? Is that another snake, mate? Is that a friend? That's you.
It's not aggressive at all, is it?
No, not at all. Snakes aren't aggressive. Even brown snakes aren't aggressive.
Well,
So
I actually had a Thailand chasing me once when we were still living out in the bush.
yeah, they might take if they feel like they're in your personal space, they'll take a few lunges at you.
Yeah.
But once you're a safe enough distance away, it has no interest in you anymore. They're just afraid that we're going to hurt them.
Yes.
So, but because this is why I just pick them up like this. If people try and grab them by the head, you know, and people you see them grab the snakes by the back of the head,
Yeah.
that terrifies the animal, and then the animal will retaliate or to try and bite, try and strangle. Because I just pick it up like this and I'm just nursing it,
Yeah.
I'm not restraining the animal at all. I'm just acting like a tree sort of thing so it can move around. And if it gets too far away, I just extend out my arm like it's another branch.
Yeah.
That way the snake feels comfortable and feels like it's just climbing.
Yeah.
And I'm not being a threat to it.
It's
So
been a while that we had a decent sized python.
I think I may have just had a missed call come through, so I'll chuck this guy in the bag.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying though?